want to know.
Says he hadn't been dating a young woman very long before he decided he needed to break it off.
Well, Detroit police say that woman is responsible for using her car as a deadly weapon in his murder, and it was all caught on surveillance video.
7 Action News reporter Kimberly Craig has been talking to the victim's family. And Kim, that surveillance video, kind of hard to look at. I checked it out this morning, but it seems to point to clear intent.
Absolutely, without a doubt, that this driver was gunning for Terrence Ricks Jr. You'll see him running down the sidewalk here as he's being chased by a car, and behind the wheel, a woman now charged with first-degree murder.
My son didn't deserve to die this way. My son's supposed to be burying me, not me burying him.
What happened to 25-year-old Terrence Ricks Jr. is horrifying, and Detroit police say this woman, 20-year-old Denisha Mathis, is responsible for killing him. Her weapon, this car, as young Terrence ran for his life.
She couldn't take the breakup because prior to that day, I heard him on the phone telling someone, I don't know if it was her, don't call my phone no more and don't text me no more.
I know she's just been coming to the house. She will pull in the driveway and she'll say hi, but other than that, no.
Mr. and Mrs. Ricks say their son had only been dating Denisha for no more than a month, and it seemed he wanted to break up, but not Denisha, who came by the house last week Tuesday.
She was in front of my house arguing with my son. I came outside and told my son, I said, leave her alone. Come on in the house, man.
And about 15 minutes later, Mr. Ricks says his son left to go to the store to get some cigarettes, perhaps not realizing Denisha was still around.
She was still in the neighborhood stalking him, and seen him up there on 7 Mile.
It's unclear if the two started arguing again, but what is clear is the evil that is behind the wheel. As investigators say, Denisha Mathis drove her car down 7 Mile, looped around in the parking lot as Terrence desperately tried to get away, but there was nowhere for him to hide, and the father of 2 was hit and killed, perhaps because he was a man Denisha Mathis couldn't have.
I just want to know why. I want to know why.
And Terrence Ricks Jr. was killed over a week ago, but his family can still not plan his funeral just yet because they simply cannot afford it. If you'd like to help, we'll have a link on our website at WXYZ.com. Reporting live on the city's west side, Kimberly Craig, 7 Action News. Back to you two in the studio.
Boy, your hearts go out for those parents sitting right there. I mean, just vicious, Kim.